Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various counties, territories, states, oblasts, governments, no, not governments, governorates, that's the word, departments, and whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth, and I do so on GeoGuessr one by one. And my objective is threefold. Number one, explore and see places I've never been to and probably will never go to. Second, to hopefully have some fun while doing so. And third, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever area I am in at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, that's the last you'll see of that area in this series. And if I fail in doing so, you might see it again. Okay, so today we have only been once in Canada so far, and that was in Saskatchewan. And that was a weird game, but I did 25k, so that was good. So today we're going to Manitoba next door. And Manitoba is 500,000 square kilometers and then some, 540,310 square kilometers. Had an estimated population last year, i.e. 2025, of 1.5 million, plus a few thousand. And the capital is the city of Winnipeg, which has more than half the population of the entire state. At least according to the data I have, as of 2025, there were 850,000 people living in Winnipeg. So yeah, well, there's a fair chance we'll get a few rounds in here, given the density of the locations here. But of course, Canada is ultimately a very rural land. So chances are we'll find ourselves on one of these very straight roads, and that is going to be an absolute, to get right. So yeah, we just have to pray that we're lucky and don't wind up in any bends like on that one that ruined my game in Ivanova yesterday. That was Ivanova. Right. Oh, anyways, we are going to head into Manitoba and make no bones about it. And make a challenge link as always. And as always, I'm going to copy it into a safe spot in a document that I keep for storing the links so that I can get them when I put up this episode. And you will find the game link in the description of this video so you can have a go at playing the same game as I do. Likes and subscriptions are appreciated. Not mandatory at all. I expect that you are all able to capable of making those decisions yourself. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, like it seems like most people online do. Anyways, well, this will take a while to find out, I can guess. Very straight road. We started out on a bridge. Hopefully this little brook that this bridge is on top of. Oh, that's a very small brook. Well, you never know. There might be enough water in it for it to register. Yellow Quill Trail has passed down. What's this? Yellow Quail Trail has passed down by Alex something. Does it say DeWitt? Or Diet? Born something. What would that be? Yellow Quail Trail. A quail is a bird. So yellow quail. Woof, look at that. We've got some hills to the south. Well, that's a long way into nowhere. Let's hope that nowhere looks different in this direction. I guess we can only hope. Let's right. And fields. And what can we find beyond these fields? More woods. Oh man. I think we might be at this for a while. Okay, there's a road name at least. So, okay, so we're on road 47 north. Crossing 52 north. But, this could all be very different, and it could be... It could be like the... No, what is 52 west and 47 north? What? Okay. For all I know, these numbers could be individual to the province and not to the state. Sorry, no, I mean for the county or whatever. So this is the 52 west. Can we find the 47 north? I would have got quite a bit up then. 52 west, 37 north. 42, 43, 45. So if this is where we are, not 242 all of a sudden. That could mean that I'm looking in the wrong area. I'm just going to have a look at what are the road numbers here. 70 west, 98 north. Well, that makes sense. So 242 is probably... That's probably the farm we passed. Let's see. And then there's the Norfolk Treherne Municipal Airport. Well, I think the prudent thing to do would now to be go south and see if we can find if this is indeed where we are. So, and how far away would that road be? Also begs the question why that road and that building. Well, I haven't specifically gone looking for them. So let's see. So there's that, and let's see. Okay, that would work. These are those two, and then we should have the intersection coming right up here. Yes. 52 west, yep, and 45 north. Yep, okay. Well, this one is going to be a right beast, isn't it? Don't think I'm able to figure that one. So we are basically at the mercy of the driver of the cam car. If they have been able to keep a steady pace. And there's no seeing that. Oh, wait a minute, is that? That's likely to be that building. Yeah, I would think so. Okay, so unfortunately, the brook is not showing, but I'm gonna bank on that thing there being that, which we saw. So let's see, face west, and we're gonna click our way up to the farm to the north here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, that's unfortunate. How many buildings do we have here? 30. And 31. 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, well, that's this one. 35 to the edge of that building. And for once, we can get both aims within the same picture. That is kind of rare. So that's 35. Let's see. Let's face westward. Sorry, eastward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 to the north edge of that thing. 39 and 35 is 74, which means that 57. Now let's see, let's make this, let's put it there. So 37 and a half would be should have had a ruler to put on my screen now. So that looks to be halfway. 37 and a half. Okay. We want 35. So that is 18 and 3/4. Half of that is 9 and some change. Or a lot of change. So 18, that's 27, that's 28. 28 is about here. And let's see, 37 and a half, that's 9 and 3/4. 33 should be about here. And then 35 should be about there. Now there's only one thing to do, and that's cross my fingers that are within 25 meters, which I doubt. But we were. Nice. Thank goodness for those houses. Otherwise I would have had to count all the way up there. That would have been a beast. But okay, we did it. And then we find ourselves in a city. I've rarely been so glad to see a housing area, or residential area in a North American town. And for this one, at the moment, let's see, there's a stop sign over there. And we want the names of the thingies here. So we're on Turnham, from Turnham Drive, okay, and Sheridan Plaza. Sheridan and Turnham, okay. Got a stop sign for Nova Vista. I'm willing to bet that we are in Winnipeg. No streetlights over there, so that's the obvious place to go. Northeastwards. Petro Canada. Nova Place. Okay. So, Nova Vista is probably... Yep, that's Nova Vista Drive. And what road are we on through the city? Oh, here we go. North, Route 150. Okay, let's see if Route 150 goes through Winnipeg. Well, there's lots of routes that go through Winnipeg. That's Route 150. Now let's see, can we... Let's see if... So, does the 150 end there? These North American roads have a habit of reappearing when you least expect them to. Let's see, this road is making a turn. Ah, here's the Nova Vista Drive. Yep, I was looking for that turn over there. And here's the Petro Canada. And there's the Turnham Drive. And we were Turnham and Sheridan, wasn't it? Which I believe must have been this thing. Sheridan Place, yep. Okay, and we are looking directly at number 30. So we should be about there. Cool beans. Nice. Give me another one of those. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. 127 west, 114 north. That should be possible to find. That's like 127 west. That's like way over here, maybe. Let's see if we can find some numbers on these roads. That turned a little harder than I initially. Well, that's at Saskatchewan anyway. So let's stay within the state we are supposed to. Sorry, the province we're supposed to be in. That's 113 north. Okay, so 114 should be the next one, although I saw road for 114. Let's see if we can find the 127 anywhere, or anything close to that. 146, okay, we're not that far away. So 114 should reappear somewhere nearby here. Let's just continue along this tangent here. So here's the 113 again. We want the 127. We're getting close to the 127 as well. Good. 135. 577. 132, 131, 130. This is getting close. We're now on 114. And then the question is this the 127 or the 128? Ooh. Yeah, is that 127 or the 128? That would be the 128. Then this would be the 127, right? Let's just have a look further south and see if it picks up a number on the way. Here's the 128 again. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna back on this being the 127 actually. But we need some confirmation of that. So there's supposed to be a lake down there. Oh, hang on. This place is called Siege, isn't it? Oh, Siege is over there. Ooh. The honors and pioneers of Siege area. Homestead something. Marko Yudokia Stupinski. Okay. So it could be a husband and wife, maybe. Okay, we need to confirm. Oh, right. Okay, so we can't come. Oh, well, yeah, we're going to confirm it. I'm going to go eastwards. Let's see. Are there any signs of buildings here? Nope. That is. Oh, that is an old. It's like. Oh, hang on. And then we got a lake here. Yes. That's the lake. I was looking in the wrong direction. Okay. So if the lake is there, how far is it to that? Oh, westwards. Yeah, I'll just see how far it is over there. So Siege is definitely not a metropole. And yeah, like if I was playing with time, I would definitely have plunked the market down. I just want to see that it says 128 over here. Although this is not the 128. I think. Well, it could be. I don't know if we got that far yet. Don't think we have. I think we have to go a little further. Don't know how large these quadrants are. Ah, we can't go in. That's a nasty pit. Not nasty pit, but a nasty bit of snipped off road. So, if that is the 128. So here it is the 120. Ooh, hang on. So, but yeah, it's got to be there with that lake. Can't be anywhere else. Can't be. So we are standing slightly to the west in the intersection, like over there. Yep. Okay, that was a lot of faffing about, but I want to get this right. 172 north. That's far to the. That's quite far. So 172 north, and which? Oh, and this is Manitoba 20. Is this okay? So the Manitoba 20 leading to the 269, and this was 172 north. That's going to be way over here somewhere. Oh, that's the west. 172 north. That's going to be way up north. Like, that's 100. 172. That's going to be way up here. Provincial Road 264. 121. What the heck? Maybe I should look for the 20 and the 269 instead. Because are we all the way up here? Well, we could be. There's the 268, but of course they run. They do this thing with odd, uneven numbers. They're running in specific directions, don't they? So here's the 20 and the 272 and the 264 is the 269. Oh yeah, which direction are we looking? We're looking north, and we got the 172 here. So if this is the 20, could this be the 170? Oh, that's close. 76. 109 river. 169. So are we up here by Fork River? Let's see, what does it say here? This is the 269 heading towards, yes, this is the, okay. So is this the 269 or is it heading on to the 269? This should be the 269 east. And we'll have our answer soon enough. Because, let's see, that's to the north. There's a farmstead. And there's a building down here. Manitoba, 4 kilometers. That's a distance. Yeah, but I did see a building in between the trees here. Let's see. Yeah, that's got to be that one. Okay, so we got to our location again. And this time we're looking slightly northwards onto this side, like so. Cool. Oh, final round already. This might not be Winnipeg. Park Albrin. Lake Albrin Bay. Okay, let's just check. Is there something called Lake Albrin in Winnipeg? That doesn't seem likely unless we're on this thing, which we're not. Well, there are a few tiny, they're more like ponds than lakes, all right. And I never heard of Lake Albrin anyway. So I couldn't tell you where that is. Could it be like in Brandon? Brandon is the second largest dwelling in Manitoba, but I don't think there's Brookwood. Jackfish like Manitoba. Dolphin. Nah, we're not gonna keep looking like this. We'll find this in a different way. So this is Anonymous Drive. Or Lake Albrin Bay. Okay, and Chancellor Drive. Okay, so Lake Albrin and Chancellor. Which way should we go? Let's go southwest. Winter route, okay. Lake Lindero. Lindero. And Chancellor Drive. That sounds like something that Lindero, that sounds like something that could come out of Sweden or something. Or even Norway. Or Denmark for that matter. As it would mean the calm of the linden trees or something like that. Oh. Lake Crest, but unfortunately I couldn't see. Would be happy to see. Let's see, is there a ripple stop here? Yeah, there is. I would love to see what it said at the bottom there. But I don't think I will be able to. At least not here. Yeah, I think we go westwards on this one. So we've been on Chancellor. This is Lake Crest Road. Oh yes, we want to go here. Gardens of Twin Lakes. Or at Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes, okay, so I've got Waverly here. And heading somewhere over there. University of Manitoba, South Waverly Street. Bison Drive. Okay, so just for the sake of argument, is there an 80 in Winnipeg? Winnipeg, I mean. Not Winnipeg, but Winnipeg. Not Wolseley, we got. There's an 80. That's Waverly. So if that is Waverly, and we were on Lake Crest. Okay, what direction are we on Waverly? We're going south on Waverly. That means we're over here. Lee Boulevard. Bison Drive. Okay, here we are. Lakeside Drive. Chancellor Drive. Lake Albrin Bay. We were up here somewhere. Let's see, that's the Lake Albrin Bay sign, and we are outside number. Does that say 32? 52. So we're looking just up the wall of number 58. That's some weird numbering going on here. But okay, I'm not judging. There we go. Ha! Finally, a somewhat easy game. Well, yeah, that was only that one up in the north that cost me, or rather the one in this one that cost me a little head scratching, and of course the first round. Getting that one right was the key to the entire game. So yeah, that was. Would have liked to see some of the really northernmost parts of Manitoba, but hey, I'm not getting everything in this game. Still quite happy with that. So that is Manitoba done and dusted, and I am glad that you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you will join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.